Waking up to a neighborhood filled with Karens might be the worst thing ever. Watch what happens when these next-door Karens finally get what they deserve. The first Karen is already scary. Apparently, she's been living off her neighbors and using their Wi-Fi for free. When they finally change the password, she gets mad and even threatens their dog.
I live here. It's illegal. It's illegal. Give me the Wi-Fi before you get arrested and your mom. Because I live here and it's illegal. You want me to try that way? Or you want your dog to come? I have ways in. And your dog will be breeding tomorrow. You got 2 seconds to give me the Wi-Fi. You have 2 seconds to give me the Wi-Fi. Dog. Doggy?
The next Karen doesn't care about her neighbors at all. Apparently, the neighborhood just wants Karen to control her dog because it keeps barking nonstop. Instead of solving this peacefully, she built a 15-foot fence to keep everyone out of her business.
Obviously, it's atrocious. The fence it's way too high. It blocks the light coming into our sunroom. It's just really a shame that they would put something like that up that could affect someone else's life.
Earnhart is talking about the 15-foot fence a neighbor recently put up.
It's awful. The view from inside our house is completely blocked. We have no ambiance inside this sunroom that we have on the back of the house. It's pretty much useless now.
This Karen throws her trash at her neighbor's property without care. She instantly gets karma after throwing a bottle over the fence. This Karen gets caught red-handed vandalizing her neighbor's yard, but she still denies it. Suzanne Kraft is the Karen who's about to get jail time, but all she does is cry in court and pretend that she didn't do anything.
Then you could very well end up back in jail.
Kraft allegedly spray-painted racial slurs on her neighbor's driveway in Lake Forest in June. Not once, but 3 times. One incident captured on the Pineda family's security cameras. She was charged with harassment and criminal mischief. The court issued a no-contact order on July 16th, but on July 27th, the Pinedas believe she was caught on their cameras again.
She was coming from her residence into our yard and pouring a chemical in our yard, and the next day is when we noticed it. It looks like it's in the shape of a...
The Pinedas say they've also seen shards of glass thrown into their yard.
I just saw something get thrown over. Hold on.
Capturing this moment on their cell phones.
There's glass! Again!
They also claim they found hot dogs near their backyard playground with glass in them. This family says they don't feel safe knowing Kraft is only 2 doors down. The Pinedas were ready to testify, but the hearing was ultimately postponed.
In the next video, these little girls are doing God's work by watering plants and making the neighborhood pretty. Karen gets mad at them for doing so and makes them cry, like a heartless person.
Here's another Karen insulting my daughter. Coming out here, my daughter's been coming here watering plants for 3 weeks while they're out of town. You don't know them. You insulting my child. We live in a neighborhood. Karen, welcome to the internet, Karen. You got little girls crying. Welcome to the internet, Karen. The new Karen. Welcome to the neighborhood, Karen.
I need a name.
I've lived here. You don't need a name. You need to get away. You need to go somewhere. If you don't know, you need to go somewhere, Karen. Out here making little girls cry for watering plants at a friend of ours' house, and you're the new Karen. You need to go somewhere, Karen. Welcome to the internet, Karen. Welcome to the internet. Making little girls cry for watering flowers.
Some Karens just can't keep quiet. This Karen wakes the whole neighborhood up because she's blaming the house right in front of her for something they didn't actually do. Karen and her neighbor kept screaming their lungs out. We're really just waiting for the cops to arrive.
Street from Karen. Every time I come home, I have another guy window busted out.
And it happens. It's this family, right? Beyond a reasonable doubt. How? How do you know? Yeah, exactly. Walk the away because you don't know. You don't know. Yeah, exactly. You know.
I know.
You know.
You own this house? You own this house?
Get the off my
Do
property.
You own this house?
Get the off my property.
I'm on right away. Do you own this house?
This is not my house.
It is not.
So you shut the up, you little.
You own this house?
Go get a job.
I have a job. I'm babysitting for my mom, you dumb.
You know what?
I got my own apartment. I've got my own house. I've got my own car. Yes, you're stupid. You don't know.
You're stupid, and this is all.
They don't even have a BB gun.
You're so full of and petty.
You want to check? Do you want to walk through the house and look? You stupid. Get the my property.
Do I have? Do I have?
No!
I
don't have a record.
A record.
I don't have a record either.
Yeah, your whole family has a record.
You're full of.
Oh, I'm not full of.
You are. You don't know my family.
I know a lot about your family.
You know what you think you.
No,
know.
I know a lot about your family.
know.
And that is your fault.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You know nothing
Not
about
yours.
anything.
It's not yours. It is Logan and his buddy's fault.
Bull.
Hayden.
They have
Hayden
no
and his
reason.
slingshot.
They have no reason.
Slingshots are crazy. They have slingshots.
They're not allowed to have that.
That neighborhood knows they have slingshots.
Bull. You want to
And
walk?
their
Come on.
friends have BB guns.
Who's the home?
I know.
Let's go to the neighbor's
They're
house.
not my kids.
Let's go to the neighbor's house right now.
If they're on your property, you're responsible for them. You idiot.
The next Kevin left us all confused. Kevin is mad that his neighbors had a party, but not because it was loud, but because he wasn't invited.
Your new neighbor. If you have a party that big again, I'm calling the cops. It's too loud to not be a part of that. You invite me next time. Think of the neighbors.
Sometimes the neighborhood Karens just have to get hit by karma. Kevin tries to ruin his neighbor's security camera, but things took a turn one day, and he's the one who's crying. You do know that Karens come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes they're still kids. This junior Kevin attempts to steal his neighbor's package until he realizes there was a camera recording him. All of a sudden, it was just fun and games.
Camera recording.
I was just joking. Hello, hi. Are y'all home? Come in? Okay. Bye.
The next Karen's on a whole new level. Unfortunately, her next-door neighbors have to share literally half the swimming pool with her. She builds a fence in the middle of the pool to show them where the property line really stands. It's hilarious.
There are big questions tonight about what is going to happen to this house in Wadeview Park now that a boundary dispute has reached a whole new level.
There's a house on this lot. There's no house on this lot. But if you look behind the bushes here, you can see the guy without a house has put a fence on the guy with a house, making it clear where the property lines stand. Now everybody is asking, what's this guy do now?
So the house was just sold at an auction, and now what was a dispute has been taken one step further. The owner of this lot seemed to have put up a fence right through the pool of the other guy's lot, splitting the garage and that pool in half.
That's where we stand now. We have a brand new owner of this house, and this is how they choose to make their statement to the new owner.
Lisa Sconyers is a realtor and has lived across from the two properties for years. The history is long and sordid, but the easiest way to explain it is that both lots were owned by the same person, a house on each. He then sold them to the new owner, who then cleared the lots to build one big house. But that owner went into foreclosure and the lots were sold to two different people. So now this house is over the property line of the other lot.
This Karen just moved in the neighborhood and calls 911 just because her neighbor is talking on the phone louder than Karen was.
Diamond Robinson says she was just walking up and down Cushing Street, talking on her phone on Thursday when she says one of her neighbors approached her.
Do you think that you can get off your phone or talk lower? One of those things that she said. And I said, get out of my face. And I proceeded to walk past her. 3 minutes later, East Point police pulls up.
So Diamond started doing a Facebook Live video.
And I hope you know that this is all being recorded.
The woman who called the police just moved to the neighborhood a couple of weeks ago, according to Diamond, and she is white. That's an important part of the story because Diamond thinks she's being targeted because she's black.
I'm not doing anything wrong by walking up and down the street talking on my phone.
But as Diamond continues to record, the police officers end up writing her a ticket.
A ticket for being a public nuisance because I'm talking too loud on my phone. That's why I got a ticket.
And that ticket isn't cheap, $385. Diamond plans to fight the ticket, and because she's so upset about the whole ordeal, she's now having security cameras installed outside her home. Her message to the neighbor who called the police?
Leave me alone. What's going on? Are you upset? What did I do to you?
This Karen won't leave this couple alone because she hates their solar panels. The whole neighborhood was watching, and it turns out that this isn't the first time she's done this.
I'm telling you, I'm being nice. Back off my property. This is my property. You see that line? You see that? That's me. I own all this. Back up. Back up. And you keep getting closer now.
It's okay. I'll see you on YouTube.
You're harassing people. I'm not harassing anybody. So this isn't the first time?
No.
I've been here 20 years.
Great, but nobody likes you.
You know what? I don't care.
Then why do you get in everybody's business?
I come over here to see what they did. And
Three neighbors here are upset because of you. Why would you stand in front of the man's house for nothing?
She harassed my workers that came and did my job earlier. Yeah, I'm not just with it. I'm not in the neighborhood making loud.
Oh, she dancing behind you.
You're corny. This is my garage. This is my garage. Here, just go somewhere with your life. Back off my property. I'm not telling you it again. Back off my property. What you gotta say? Threaten me. Stupid.
The last video is way out of line. Old man Kevin won't let his neighbors make the tiniest noise because he's furious that they're working on their own car. He's not having it.
My patience is wearing extremely thin.
Why?
Because you're still doing cars and you have lied to me.
Well, just doing my car.
I'm fed up of the noise.
What noise? I'm not using the sand or anything.
You were using the sander,
No,
so do not lie to me. Do not lie to me.
That was the grinder.
I don't care what it was noise and I'm not having it.
Yeah, but I've stopped doing it now, haven't I? And I'm sorry I made a noise.
Listen, when Jenny was here,
Yeah.
I had 5 years of hell.
Last week it was 4.5.
Yeah, well, she was here 5 years. I am not having any more of it.
Okay.
I've already told you I've got an elderly mother in there.
Yeah, I know you've got your mum in there.
Yes, I have.
And
if my father was alive,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be standing there saying that.
I know there'd be hell to pay, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, there would be hell
I'm going
to
to just
pay.
do this bit quietly now.
I'm not having it.
I'm not using a grinder anymore now.
I'm not having it, I said.
Okay.
I've already told you I'm running on a short fuse, and if I have any more, I will be seeking legal advice.
Okay. I'm sorry, John. I'm going to be quiet from now on.
I'm not having it, because I've already got a sister in there who is ill.
What do you want me to do?
And you've been told to keep the noise down. I will not have it.
Okay.
And I'm not having it again.
What do you want me to do?
I do not wish to speak about it ever again.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet,
And I
okay?
tell you now, the whole street will know about it if I have any more trouble.
Okay, I'll be quiet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I've had enough.
Okay.